welcome to the stream. My name is Van Pebble, and yes, we're still doing this thing called streaming. And today we were streaming a game called Hogwarts Legacy. This is an ongoing series. I'm going to call it a series in which we play a Hufflepuff. I got to be honest with you. I've noticed something. The Hufflepuff doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what class you're in. It's been, let's see, how many hours have we played this game now? I can tell you how many times somebody has mentioned the fact that I'm a Hufflepuff. It's once. I think it was one time yesterday. It shocked me. I've been playing this game for 54 hours. Now, some of that time, no, this is pretty much all the streaming. This is pretty much all stream time, I think. Most of it is stream time. Some of it is me playing offline as well. But I would say like a good 45, maybe. Probably a good 45 hours. Anyway, I could tell you how many times they've mentioned that I'm a Hufflepuff. It happened yesterday. I was like, wow, they mentioned that I was a Hufflepuff. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is fantastic. We're going to play about 3 hours today. That's the goal. I don't think we're going to be like, I don't want to put a limit on this game, but I think from this point out, we'll just be doing 3-hour streams instead of like 5-hour streams. We were doing really long streams, but that's because we were digging very deep. This is one of those games where you have to dig and dig and dig. And when I say dig, I mean grind. You got to hit the map and fly around the map. And a lot of that stuff is just not streamable. I cheat a lot, so I'll go on YouTube. Like, some of the stuff is ridiculously hard, where they'll give you puzzles that are so ridiculous that I'll just go on YouTube and figure out how to beat it, just so I can move on with the game. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm just being honest. I don't have anything to prove to anybody but myself. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for the music. That was excellent music, actually. That was fun. And here we are. Let's make sure we're in it. Very good. It's almost 3. That's a great start time. Let's play the game. Let's go full screen. End stream. Let's go full screen on the stream. How about that? We are not sponsored by LaCroix. We will be drinking LaCroix. Not sponsored by it, though. I would love to be sponsored by LaCroix because it's sparkling water. It's good for you. There's no calories, no sugar. It's naturally, it's a natural drink. It's strawberry peach. I always wonder, how do they get flavor into something that has no calories or no sugar? How do they do it? Maybe it's magic. Maybe it's somebody from Hogwarts owns the company. It's a magical company. Maybe it is. Sorry, I know people actually hate that myself. That's my fault. I thought it was Harlan Williams. I forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Into the game. I want to catch people up a little. I'm just going to show them the quests that I'm on. Try not to do too much explaining. Try to just play the game. We are in the middle of a few big plot points in the game. So we're doing like little quests, but also big quests are what we're more really concerned about. Talk to Poppy. Last time we played this game, this girl named Poppy, she is a girl in my class. She's in my Beast class, and we talk about Beast, and she is a proponent of like animals. She's like the Maya Higa of Hogwarts. She loves animals and she just wants to save animals. So, I mean, I'm talking to people like most people that I'm talking to are caught up with the time that we live in, and I'm a streamer, so you know that Maya Higa is a streamer that if you know, if you know. But so in this particular storyline, after rescuing a dragon from the clutches of the poacher pack, Poppy is ready to discuss our next move. He wants to meet in the three. So we're trying to basically save dragons. That's a very cool one. Then we've got another story with Sebastian. He is a dark arts dude. He actually taught us a spell. What spell did he teach? Good question. He taught me this spell. And we can learn 3 spells from this guy. And it's actually very exciting. We learned one of the dark arts is Crucio, the unforgivable curse. Ladies and gentlemen, is there a dummy in here that I can practice on? Show you this. That.
Lumos.
I guess you can't practice that. You know what? You can't practice that because it's like the dark arts. You're not supposed to use it, asshole. My bad. And then let's go into the last. Definitely not the last, but this is the third one that's kind of a big deal, and this is probably what we're going to spend all our time doing today. And we'll probably start with this one. This is where we're going to start with. It's all gobbledygook. Lodgok has asked, he's a goblin, has asked me to meet him at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts, and asked that I bring someone who speaks gobbledygook. So I need to go see this guy named Amit, and then Amit's going to go, and we're gonna deal with that. And I think that we should do that first, and then we'll do these other ones. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a lot to do today. We've got a lot is going on in this game. I'm not going to lie to you. We've been playing it for a long time, so it's all organized. It's all up here. Don't worry about it. And Pebble's going to be just fine today. This is the room of requirement. Most people already know that. Some people don't.
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
We have a lot going on here. We have, these are the vivariums. We have 3 vivariums right now. And they are vivacious. And then, of course, for those who don't know, we just max this shit the fuck out. Everything is maxed out here. Of course, I believe we should have our share of potions as well. And we should be pretty good to go. We should do more focus potions. I don't know if we can make any. Can we make any focus potions? Oh, we can make. Oh, let's make one. And then these tables are great, by the way.
Revelio.
We should do more Wicked Well potions. Well, let's do another one. Gotta use more potions. That's something I'm going to do more. I'm going to start using more potions. It really makes the game like more fun, and you kill enemies a lot faster. I don't know why I don't know, because I get so into doing spells. And I'm going to learn to get better at my spells too. And here's what I'm going to do that's going to be better. Is that I'm going to use a spell, but then I'm going to try to mix the spells together. So if I lift somebody up in the air, Levioso, then I'm going to hit them with combos. And then I'm going to pound them on the ground. It's going to be that. It's going to be that kind of thing. We're going to get better at this game. Like, literally, you're going to be able to tell by the way I play. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So sorry. Time. Dude. Do that to me. We need more of those, though, actually. Those are actually. It does take a while for that shit to up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm ready to roll here. Let's go talk. We're probably going to have to fight some goblins. Let's get our spell sets ready. So what I'm basically saying is, like, if you can, like, raise somebody in the air with that, then you can do something like that. We've got a new spell called Bombard. Bombarda! Which is a really nice one. And my favorite is, I love the Dark Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. We want to look at. All right. So these are goblin. This is all about the goblins here. So let's get a clear trajectory.
I've always said that travel broader.
I love this thing. It just kind of tells you exactly where you go. We've got this game down to a certain bit, like to a certain degree. I think we figured a lot of this game out, a lot of it, and it's good because I think we're basically like. I feel like we're like halfway done the game. I'm seeing like the beginning of the end, kind of. Like we still have, like we've already done 2 trials. We have 2 more trials left. But once you get cooking on that 3rd trial, you know that 4th trial is just. At this point, we pretty much know most of the things that we're supposed to know. There's going to be a few surprises, probably today. That's my guess.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley said she'd help me with my twitching spells after dark.
Revelio.
How much longer do you think Black will be headmaster? By a family American.
Ooh. Right.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Don't you hate when somebody goes, yeah, this is a pet peeve of mine. Yeah, man, I'm down. Okay, cool. So, ready to go? Yeah, I just need to do a couple things first. Now, go fuck. If you're either gonna help me or not. That's kind of that actually annoys the shit out of me in real life. Not. I know it's a game, but like that is so real. Like that is such a real thing. But we're just gonna go over there. I believe we're going to the. If I'm not mistaken. There's also another thing we want to do at some point at. That's another. We need to meet this guy. We're gonna go right down there right now. There he is.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return.
By the way,
I shall see you soon.
thank you, Rad Chuck. Don't I look great? I got new glasses. They kind of have a weird, like, side thing going. Let's take a look at the character that we have created here. We have quite a look here. This is my new look. This is my hat. These are all spellbound. Look at, I look good, don't I? I've got a cool, the hat actually, at first I was like, what the fuck, man? It looks like one of those summer hats. But then I go, oh, it actually looks good. It looks like a cowboy. Then you've got, imagine a wizard look like, this is what a wizard would look like. They're going to look a little weird. The glasses are Buckaroo Banzai. If you know, you know. The scarf is beautiful. I like the color of the scarf. I like the color of the gloves. Let's take a look real quick. It's dress up time. Hello. Let's take a look at all the stuff we're wearing. First of all, the outfit that Van Pebble is wearing is made by Tan Riding Attire. The defense properties are 64. The offense properties are 18. It is also greatly increased damage with Incendio. It has like a special property. I think we have like a machine that where it looks kind of like a harp, but it's called a loon. I believe that's what it's called, a loon. And it basically makes gives me these special. I find the spells in town, and then I have all these spells, and then I go to my vivarium. I know it's complicated. I go to the vivarium. Most of you already know what this is. Some people are like, "What?" So the vivarium are those things that were the last place we were, which is kind of my house, basically, called the Room of Requirement. It's where we keep our magical beasts. And you feed the magical beasts. You take care of them. You pet them. Give them food. I know it's silly, but then they'll give you like a hair or a tooth or something like that. Then you can use that to put into the loon, which is another machine there. It's very complicated. It took me a really long time to figure it out. Give me a break. Yeah? No, it did. It took a really long time to figure it. It feels good to know it. So here we go. I'm a little nervous for our friend Amit, who is not like the most magical guy in the world, but we'll see. I'm sure he does.
The door is looking at us.
I got it. I got this. Hold on. First of all, we've got a few spells. Let's go this. All right, I'm ready.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
We'll see how this guy does in action. Because obviously he kind of came across like a little bit of a pussy. He's like, oh, we're in a bit of trouble there. You know, or whatever, however he talks. Well, that bit trouble that I don't remember his accent. I don't think he has an accent.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality.
No, he has an accent.
A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Even grander than I expected. We definitely need those. Hold on. Horklump. It's the only thing in the game I wish you could mass produce.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
My bad, okay.
Confringo!
Yes, of course.
We should probably try to keep it hush-hush as much as we can. I don't know if we actually are going to need to fight these guys or what. I mean, if we do, we do. Let's try not to. Let's try to do it. By the way, for anyone watching, I've never played this game before.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin
We're
mine.
going to try not to cheat, which means using a YouTube video or whatever. We're going to try to do this on our own. We're going to sneak around the castle.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
All right, my friend.
We'll need to get across this gap somehow. We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Where are those plans gone? I had
Bring this
that in my
totalus.
hand a moment ago.
Watch your step round here.
Cool. Cool. We're going to try to take these guys
Being
out.
watched by a door.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Confringo!
Descendo!
Glacius! Confringo!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Yeah, we had to fight that guy. We had to.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
We're going to try to do this without fighting much. But we're going to have to fight sometimes. Okay.
Confringo!
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
The thing
Let's
is, that
take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
he might be a wimpy
Bound
kid.
to be plans around here somewhere.
Let's not. Never mind. We can't really. It's not going to let me talk. Every time I try to talk, he talks. I was just going to say, like,
Schematic.
all right, here's how we'll do it. He might be a wimpy guy, like this guy that's with us, Amit. But the fact is, all wizards have the potential to be strong and powerful, just based on learning. That's the thing. Spells, potions. You don't have to be. You know what I mean? You might be a little fearful. That's a problem too. Some of these people, like this kid, is a very, very smart guy. He's really into astrology and stuff. So he's not used to confrontation and moving the wand and stuff. But I think you'll find that these are the type of guys that actually can become quite powerful wizards, good speed and
I
stuff.
can't quite make it out. Curious.
Search
There
for
must
evidence
be more notes around here.
of
What could
Ranrock.
they be building?
Revelio.
Go up here. Anything up here? Excuse me, sorry. Uh
Revelio.
We're not finding any plans, finding gold, but I have a feeling we're going to have to confront these guys. We'll try to do the same thing we did last time. Just do now.
Petrificus totalis.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Clever.
Trying to think. We're is this where we were? Okay, this is where we already were. This feels new, but I'm not sure. I don't remember being here.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Young mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now.
There's a lot of them.
Lucky
You
if
know.
I fit in one now. Who's one less human to worry about?
God damn it.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
First of all,
Do you think this is funny?
Not quite.
Vegetables in combat.
You can't stop us. Constantly.
Let's get this over with.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Glacius. Confringo.
Lucky shot. What an unfortunate day for you. I won't rest.
Pity.
Accio.
Kill spell.
Accio.
I hate those fucking things. I really hate goblins
Was that
so
your
much.
best?
Accio.
Hey, hold on. Go this way. God damn it, fuck.
Spin for me. Easily diverted.
Revelio.
You were warned.
Fuck.
Wouldn't hear it.
Fuck. It actually pisses me off, man. Come on. I'm kidding. I'm not really that mad, but I'm tell you what's annoying is that fighting this at many enemies, you gotta come up with a better game. It's really hard because the one thing that I have trouble controlling in this game is being able to go from enemy to enemy. Like, technically, I need to kind of actually ask about that. I'm sort of struggling in Hogwarts Legacy when there's a lot of enemies. How do I focus from enemy to enemy? Because, like, if I'm fighting one enemy, then somebody comes behind me. It's hard for me to, like, turn right away because I'm focused in on the one person. They'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Hogwarts default camera is way too sticky. So when you look into one enemy, the game makes it hard to snap to the next one. The one thing that changes the entire feel of the combat is the camera. Turn off camera relative target. But we're gonna try to do that right now, because that's actually with fighting. It makes it unpleasant to fight a lot of enemies, which is the best part of the game. Really, is fighting. We're going to go to settings. We're going to go to camera relative targeting is off. So now if you want to switch to targets instantly, here's how you do it. Right stick, click right, left hand on. Mouse movement, aim assist. Okay. Right stick, click left, right on controller. I don't know what that means. Oh, you flick the right stick? Can you explain that again? So you flick on the right stick, you press it in. Click the right stick, left or right, not press, not hold, not click. Just a sideways flick of the right stick. Pressing the right stick to lock on toggle. Flicking the stick in R3 is only for locking on a single enemy. So, click switch target, press R3 to lock and unlock. Let me see, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out.
Is that it?
Descendo.
Okay, we can't leave this guy by himself. We gotta help him. We're gonna need a green spell. We're gonna need a yellow spell. We're gonna need a purple spell. I love Bombarda. We're gonna need, I think for purple, we'll go with this one. And also we're going to use some of our
too slow.
Crucible.
Let me down! Don't do that again, I beg you! I can do this. Number of boys coming back this way. You're making this too easy.
Crucible.
So what also is what I think is also a good spell is that once we get the guy in the air, hold on. Yeah, once we get the guy in the air, Wingardium Levioso, I think, is a good one. I think you can pick him up. I think I'm right about that, actually. But what we could do is like freeze him. I think that's right, actually. Let's see.
Pity. Not quite. Leviosa.
We'll try it. Hold on, we'll try it again.
Goblin, not a toy!
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, that didn't really work. Let me try again. Let me get rid of Wingardium Levioso. Let's go with... By the way, there's no rush here. Take your time. Have fun with it. Also, the Pulso is a good one, too. But you know what's also a good one? You flip them. Setting up extending juggles. Here's what we could do. We could go like this, and then we could go like this. But that would take away the yellow. I think the idea is to go like this, and then I'm saying everything. Let's go with purple, and we'll go with. All right, here we go, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Bombarder. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
What's that? We're a minute dying, are we?
This really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse. Revelio.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo. Revelio.
Well, let's go up here real quick. A Wiggenweld potion. Excuse me. We can't do spells there? Hold on. Oh, that was what we, okay. Okay. My gear slots are full. Here's what I'm going to do about that. Here's what I'm going to do about that. Here's what I'm going to do about that. Gear slot. Get rid of some shit. By the way, I love these glasses. They're good glasses. Let's check out the headgear. Let's get rid of a bunch of headgear stuff. I wish I knew about this earlier. I just never really thought about this. This is why I like playing. This is why I like streaming, because it's like, okay, let's take our time. There's no rush. Figure this shit out. Stop rushing through it, because I was going through trials, and I was finding cool stuff in these treasure chests, and I wasn't able to use any of it. Because I ran out of room. Why? Wait, what happened to my clothes? Wait, why was I naked there? That was weird. I hope I don't get banned for that. Sorry, Ben Pebble, you can't stream on Twitch when he's just wearing long johns. It's too much. They're exposing too much. Can't expose that. Get rid of all this. Alright. Alright, that's cool. I think what we want to do here is a little bit of Accio.
Accio!
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be quiet.
I bet we're gonna run into spiders here. I fucking guarantee. Hold on. This would be for spiders. In case we're running.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Let's go back this way. We know that we can go that way, and that there's something there. But what we don't know is what's this way. Let's just check it out real quick. Could be something cool. Could be an enemy. Oh, I forgot. Don't go through there. Don't go. Hold on.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Please don't do that! Incendio!
All right, let's get back into what we were trying to do.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
So you're doing great. You're doing a great job. He's doing good. He really is. Good partner. Let's try to be as sneaky as we can, or we're just gonna have a huge war on her.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Is this where we came from? It feels like a secret way. Okay, here we go.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
How many guys are left? You guys left?
Who is it? An intruder!
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Flipendo. Confringo. Depulso.
There's that one. There's another one too, right on this side. Or is there just one. I could have sworn there were two of them. Oh, I remember. I remember.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Part that I don't get though still is this part. But don't worry about it. If you can, if it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Actually, now that we've done that, we probably could.
Back here.
Yep, good job, then, Pebble. Look at this guy. Look at the skill set. That makes sense because those two are connected to each other. Actually, we probably don't need this.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Confringo!
Exit the mine. Let's see if we can get out of here.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Okay, let's see.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Let me see. I mean, we could try, like, picking this thing up.
Wingardium Leviosa.
For some reason, I thought that it was interesting. I don't know why, but I still think that this isn't interesting.
Please don't do that.
Just don't do what? Okay,
Gracious!
I don't know how to get out of here. We'll just have to just. Yes. I think this is blocked, right? Shit. I believe this looked like an interesting. I actually like the fact that in this game, you don't have to duck. I like that. It just automatically goes. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. God damn it. Shit. Alright,
Incendio. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
wow, we have 25 Wiggenweld points. How about that? Okay. I mean, this is the way we came from. I don't know where else to go though. I'm just kind of like going how we came.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around
What
here.
the fuck was that?
What could they be building?
Seriously, what the fuck was that? That was.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
This has to get us out of here.
Accio.
What about we get off? What about those two stones right there? There's a couple stones here. I'm just curious. I'm gonna try something. Probably won't do it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Like, what is that?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulsor.
Alright, how the fuck do we get out of here?
Accio.
Yes! Okay, we'd have to freeze it. Alright, let's freeze that thing.
Glacius.
I don't think we could get on top of there at all. That would be the ideal situation if we could somehow
Arresto momentum.
no. Not working.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, this is the tricky part of the game. How we get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna keep trying on my own, and then eventually I'm gonna eat it, keep my way out of here. Clearly that's not gonna work. We gotta go this way.
Accio.
Let me at least ask. In the quest, what is the name of this quest? It's all gobbledygook. In the quest, it's all gobbledygook. We're supposed to exit the mine, but it's not very clear to how to escape this building. It says, yes, the part you're stuck on is notoriously unclear, of course. You're in the final room after finding the big drill. The game just says exit, but doesn't tell you how. Turn around and find the steam engine. There's a little furnace in the room you're in. Hit it with Incendio or Confrigo to light it. Look in the wall for a lever. Ride the lift up. Alright.
Accio.
Alright, let's go we're going all the way back. Let's go all the way back. I think I can get us there. According to the AI seems to understand what. Sometimes AI is literally super duper wrong, but in this case, I think it sounds right. They're basically saying, like, go to the last room that you were in. But this is, we're getting there. Yeah. Did all that. It feels very familiar. Okay. This has to be it. So that what they were saying is,
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. Accio.
okay, it says, you're in the final room after finding the big drill plant. This is, I believe, it. The game just says exit the mine, but doesn't tell you how. Turn around and find the steam engine. There's a little furnace boiler in the room. Hit it with Incendio or Confrigo to light it. Look to the right wall for a lever. I remember this speed. I remember being here. This feels, by the way, like the final room. I think this was our final room, and then this was it. They're saying use Confrigo. This looks like the lift right here. That is the lift, I believe.
Accio.
Hold on. This is what we need to do. We need to light this again.
Incendio.
And then we need to pull this. Yeah, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Sorry it took me so long. So I apologize.
Please don't do that.
Sorry about
I need
that.
a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
We want to go. Wait, is there a treasure this way?
Aloha, Mora.
As well, huh? That was not too bad. I mean, as far as struggling, that was pretty good. We got out of that pretty quick. I've been trapped and stuck before in games like this, in this game particularly. And we got off light, trust me.
Revelio.
That is light work. That's light.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Oh.
Accio.
Wait, hold on. That's the lift we need right there, isn't it? Is that the lift we were just on? This seems like... Oh my god, that we did do it right. God, that's awesome. I just had a feeling that was like, we're the wrong lift. I felt it. I was like, this is not right. That's not bad. Honestly, for a guy who plays these games, and for a guy who plays a lot of games and gets lost a lot, that was...
Can we
Need more
please
Hork
talk
love.
about what just happened?
Yeah, we could talk about it. What do you want to talk about? Listen, life is not what you think it is. You think you're just going to sit and read about stars and constellations. It's deeper than that, buddy. Sometimes you got to get outside. You got to
Can
touch
we please
grass.
talk about what just happened?
You got to touch grass and kick ass. And if I have to be the one to teach you the lessons of wizardry, lessons of life. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go talk to this poor kid. He needs to be reassured. He's freaked the fuck out. It's
Can
okay.
we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
You did a great job, by the way.
Without further ado, adieu.
You're a good kid, man. You're a good kid. Thank you for your help. Nice kid, isn't he? Really nice kid.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget.
What?
Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.
Oricus!
After that, something shifted in me.
Or Coffee Kiss!
I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Wow. Jeez. Yeah, this is an ongoing plot in the game. It's the goblins. Goblins. Having great power. But like to a point where it's like, why do they have so much power? It's been an issue. What is this magic? Why do they have it? Da 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 da. A lot of questions. Lots of questions. Let's take a look at some of our skills we're able to, our talents rather. Take a look at it. The invisibility potion's undetectable effect lasts for a long period of time, or Edris potion. Not so worried about the potion. I'm going to take a look at some of these other spells. Stupefy's a good one. There's one I'm trying to think. This is smart. Wiggenweld heals you to a greater effect. This is smart. The new spell set, that's not bad either. Increases the range of Revelio. We've been thinking about getting that for a while. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute more. The ancient magic meter is not a bad one. Perfect Protego releases a damaging blast. Okay, that's a good one. Stupefy deals direct damage on impact. I like that one a lot. I actually might go back to that one. And then let's look at our spells. Of course, the Sendo is a good one. Creates a damaging shockwave around your targets. None of those are that interesting. None of these really, yeah. I think the Incendio one is one we missed. I feel like we had the Incendio Mastery, and I think we got rid of it because we thought we don't necessarily need it, because we have, there was another one that we have that also is like a fire spell. I think it's called Confrigo. Excuse me, but the dark arts thing that we were just talking about is really interesting. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse on enemies. I like the idea of Stupefy being sort of like power almost. Then there's the Crucio Mastery. Striking an enemy cursed by Crucio releases a projectile that causes curses a nearby enemy. I really like this spell as well. I really like it. I'm a big Crucio fan. Arrest Momentum has the same effect as a curse on enemies. And that's been something we've been using a lot lately as well. So it's difficult. Take a look at the spells again. No. Where was it that we were looking at before? Yeah, it was the Protego. I like the Protego because we do use this quite a bit. I'm going to say it releases a damaging blast that breaks enemies. Not that one. This one is what I was thinking. It deals direct damage on impact. But the basic cast on airborne enemies contributes more to ancient magic also. Because what I'm really dealing with is I just want to kill hordes of enemies quicker. And that really does help. When you can do that left, right, just ancient magic really is a big deal in this game. I gotta tell you. But I like this. We're gonna pick this one. Stupefy deals direct damage. I like that. You do the stupefy and then it hits him really hard. I like that. And then I want to take a look at my. Let's see, enemies you've encountered. Traits. Wand handles. Okay. Let's take a look at our quest. We're going to go to the Dark Magic quest. Sebastian, our buddy. Meet Sebastian at the catacomb. Ladies and gentlemen. There he is. I believe the catacomb is near the astronomy wing, near the dark arts classroom. I believe it's like underneath. It's a nice day today. It's hot. It's hot in my room. It's 86 degrees in my room right now. One of the hotter days of the year in Seattle.
Are we?
That was wrong. When did we get to the catacombs? I don't remember. What the fuck are the catacombs? Catacomb. Catacomb, the catacomb. Oh. Hopefully this will take us right. Where we're supposed to go, though. Alright, I'm a little lost right now. I don't. The thing is, like, this game is massive. This school is massive, and I know it a lot better than I did. But I'm still kind of like, where are we going? It's a lot of like, it is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I mean, this game, it's not that clear. Like, I don't know where I'm going. So we're just gonna run there, and we'll just get there. And obviously, as soon as we can figure.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. May we talk about this?
Revelio.
The quicker we can figure this out. Where is the catacomb? Is there a faster way to get there? I seem to be struggling to find the catacomb so that I can talk to Sebastian. Can you help me get there quicker? It's taking me 10 years. Catacomb. Feldcroft Catacomb. Feldcroft is like way the fuck out. Yeah, you're talking about this is not on the ground. Like, yeah, this is way okay. Good. I'm glad we did this. Actually, that was gonna take for fucking. It's really annoying. Okay. Well, it's weird because if you look on Hogwarts, there's a picture of the thing. It looks like it's underground or something, and I don't know. And then there's so many fucking names. That catacombs. It's like I don't know catacombs. So yeah.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
There he is.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I hope we can find her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
By the way, isn't it interesting that I'm dressed like a Slytherin?
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside
Like
to what I've read about this catacomb.
Slytherins kind of wear what I'm wearing. I'm a Slytherin at heart, I think. My character. Aren't we all, though? I know there's a lot of people that saw the Hogwarts movies and they felt like a connection to the...
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
The bad guy. Everybody always likes the bad guy. Hold on. I got this.
Intrigo!
Alright. I just needed a moment there. We're gonna go with this, fire, and we're just gonna go all bunch of this shit. And then we'll do
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo!
This room is taller than it looks.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
I love this guy, by the way. He's cool. He does stuff. This guy, Sebastian, is a cool
We're
guy.
here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Agreed. So you know what I forgot? Something I wanted to try to do. Let's see if we can do it. I believe it's in the it's either collections or challenge. I think it's this. It's exploration. Okay, so we haven't unlocked that yet. It's like the magic. I could have sworn we have, but apparently we haven't. But never mind. It's like you collect enough like that old school magic. I forget what they're calling it. Old magic? Old man, I don't know. Old Man River? I don't know.
Devolso. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio.
I know what it's called. Ancient magic. I couldn't think of it.
Accio.
Ancient magic.
Depulso. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Yeah, that's weird.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
How do we get that barricade? Good question. Need to figure it out, huh?
Incendio.
Oh no, it's doing the thing. Hold on. This is being weird. My game's being weird. This happens every now and then, where it just doesn't move. Okay, hold on. I have to save the game real quick, and then we're gonna come right back. This is like every now and then this happens in the game. Not a lot. This game is kind of glitchy. And I just want to make sure it's fine. It could be glitchy if it was. I just want to make sure I got it saved. Whew. Okay. Look at that. Barely. Look at that. I can't move it. I can't. And we'll come back. Let's see how long we've been playing the game. Yeah, we got a little bit longer here. I mean, I'm going to give us like another hour, I think. I think I was thinking like 3 hours seems fair. Let's give that a minute to validate. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk a little bit. We've had some good times already. It's already been fun. We're gonna continue. We're just giving the game time to do its thing. I play on the Steam Deck. Not everybody knows that, so it's a little different. As you know, a Steam Deck is actually a handheld device, so it's not really meant to be like a. It's interesting to talk about at this particular time because we've got the Steam machine, which is people are going, who the hell would pay the kind of money? And I'm like, well, I think I might be that guy because as you can see, look what I have to go through. It's glitchy. The Steam Deck is cool, but if you're using it as an actual like platform for like a video game platform, it doesn't quite compete with the big boys like the PS5 and the Xbox. I mean, there's a lot of glitches, man. A lot of glitches. And maybe, who knows, maybe it'll still be glitchy with the Steam machine. We don't know. But the plan is that it wouldn't. That's the goal. So here we go. We're going to restart this. No problem. We could use a break anyway. Let's take a little break. It's been fun so far. Very, very fun. You know, it is such a good game that the little things like this, it is what it is, you know? Like when I played Red Dead Redemption, I will say this about Red Dead Redemption 1, the original Red Dead. I don't remember too many glitches with that game. But by the time the second game came around, they definitely fixed whatever issue they had with it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at Hogwarts. Let's get into it.
What did you find?
Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Accio.
You know what we could do? Oh, no, never mind. Not what I thought it was.
Accio.
I don't think the bones have anything to do with it.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
We kind of thought that before. Hold on, what's this? Okay. I was in a cave before, and there was all these bones, and I thought, it's the bones. You have to do this. It's not. They're just sitting there.
Accio!
Most likely, we're not. They have nothing to do with getting out of here. Most likely. Could be wrong. But most likely not. All right, what about this? What about this? We light this on fire, right?
Incendio!
What about that? What about that? What about this? What about that? What about these and what about those? What about? Let's light all these things on fire. But the game does a nice job of being creepy as fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, what is this?
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio!
I need to find a safe way across.
You know what I know, I got it. No, there was a thing there's a, what do you call, I don't know though. It seems like it would be hard to do. There is a thing that I saw over there. It's a, use your words, Van Pebble, use your words. It's like a big block that it looked like I could use Wingardium Leviosa. And here's another thing I want to do. Let me look at my talents. And what I really need right now is like fire. Hold on. Not necessarily.
Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
Get across there. Hold on.
Depulso!
How do we get across there? It's a great question. And I don't think it's going to be that hard.
Accio! Incendio.
We're gonna need some Wingardium Leviosa. And I'm trying to figure out where I put it. It's one of these. Hold on. Is it this one? It's not that one.
Accio.
We're wasting our time. Wait.
Opening all of these is tempting.
This is what we. This thing right here. We're gonna go ahead. I think this is it. I think this is what we need, and this would be Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wait, it's not going with us? No. We need it. We need this, bro. It's not working. So it can't be. So that means it can't be that then. If that literally doesn't work, then that's not. It doesn't make it. Unless somehow this leads us.
Wingardium Leviosa.
This. Is it possible? It can't be.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, the game's not that clever. The game's not that clever. It's clever, but it's not that clever. Alright. Okay, this is gonna be some. This is gonna take some time to figure out. Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Doesn't work either way. What the fuck? Okay. Oh shit. At least we know what direction we're going now. Okay, we're back with our buddy again. There is a room there. Have we been in that room yet? I don't think so, huh?
Revelio.
That's right, we gotta find a way to get across. How do we do this? Okay. I'm gonna ask. I'm in the part of the game Hogwarts Legacy where I speak with Sebastian about the note. Of course, I'm talking about the part of the game the quest is called. Quest is called In the Shadow of Time. I can't figure out how to. So Sebastian is looking. He's fixated on the skeleton bones in the middle of the room, and I need to find a way out. And there's a bunch of snakes, like a snake pit, and I can't figure out how to get up and jump up. The X is above you. You don't jump to it, you build to it. Use Accia on the bones piles. Those are the two bone piles in this room. One in the center, one off the side. Cast Reparo on the bone pile. Okay. That actually sounds like... That sounds interesting. Because I've tried Reparo before, and it hasn't worked, but in this case it might work. So, ladies and gentlemen, this might be it here. Here we go. We've already got the bones. This could be it right here, where we figure this part of the game out.
Reparo.
Let me see.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Let's do one more. Let's do
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio.
You know what? It makes a lot of sense to do this, but it's not working for some reason.
Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Reparo.
Or you put them together? Is that what you do? In theory, it's not a bad theory.
Wingardium Leviosa.
The idea of putting them both together, and then when they're both together, you go,
Reparo.
okay. That sounds like a great idea, but it's not working. You must bring both piles together. If only one I can guide you. Both piles must come together. Bones will assemble into a bone bridge that rises up towards the ledge. It's a great idea. It's a very, very, very good idea. How many piles of bones do I need? How many piles of bones do I need to do this? Only 2 piles. Big one in the center, a small one off to the side near the head statue. Pull them together once they're touching. Okay, they need to touch. Are they touching yet?
Reparo.
Whoa. Dude, I don't see it happening. Let me go. Let me check this out. What's this called again? Man, this is what happens. In the shadow of time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna figure this out. Here we go. This is exactly what.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? Guiding Light here, back with a quick Hogwarts challenge. Is actually pretty easy, although it.
I can tell this is going to piss me off.
Corresponding symbol. Place
Because it's going to be like.
This glitch.
It could. Here's what's going to probably be. It's probably going to be like, I did that. That kind of thing. I already did it. You know. Excuse me. Oh, that makes total sense. Oh, it's Leviosa. Leviosa, not Reparo. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look.
Leviosa. Reparo. Leviosa.
How does he do that now? He Accios it. And then he goes Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. I heard him say that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There it is, folks. Almost the whole thing.
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Fuck, it's so close.
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Man, it's so close. It's really close. It's just ridiculous.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
What the fuck?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This is so crazy. So I built half of the bridge, but the other half won't build for some reason. I'm having a hard time. I'm doing Accio, and I get it in the air, and then I'm having trouble laying it down. Second bone pile went because it's not close enough to or flat enough. The game wants the bones to be touching the main pile on the floor, not the battle pile. Use Accio, pull it low, not too high. Aim your wand downward. Pull the bone pile across the floor, not through the air. Drag it until it snaps against the pile.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's a good sign.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Oh, God. That was really, really hard. Like, what the fuck was that?
Accio.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I surmise if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
So, we did the one bridge. Is there more? It looks like that bridge led us to do a loop.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Okay, so
there's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
where would the...
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Gotta find the next one. We have to do another bone bridge. Just gotta find out where we're going. This is the first one. This is what we just did. But let's go back. No problem. So this is the... We know it's possible. We know how fucking annoying and hard it is. But we also know that it's possible. That's a good sign. Very good sign.
Accio!
Also thinking that where would the... Here's what I want to know. Where would the second bridge be built?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh, look! Bone.
Incendio!
So, we got some bones, so we piled them up against the main door in this room where Sebastian was studying bones. And there's two bone guards at the door, basically. But is there a what are we supposed to do next? I don't know. You're still at the first chamber. He's kneeling at the big bone pile. There are 2 bone guardians. That door never opens. It's a fake. Just decoration. The real exit is above you. You're supposed to leave this room through the upper ledge.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, we're supposed to get up there somehow, huh?
Accio.
Look, I like that we're trying to do this without getting the answer. All right, let's get the answer. Go ahead, tell us how to do it.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
So once you guys have gotten that loot, we will be able to finally make our way through the barricade. Now this will have you guys moving these skeleton pieces around. You're gonna have some skeleton pieces on the main table here, and there will also be some skeleton pieces stuck in the wall here. Now as you guys can see, as I'm trying to cast the spell to drag them around, it actually is just not working. The bones aren't moving around. So if you're experiencing this glitch, I'll show you guys exactly how to fix it. As you can see with these bones, they're moving around just fine, but those other 2 sets weren't moving. I think this was because I had my PlayStation.
The student mentioned bones as the key.
Such a glitchy
Therefore,
fucking
bone
game.
piles must be what we need.
Simply go to load game chest. You should have it. And
This guy's
so
going
what
through
you want me to do
glitches
is
while he's
first,
trying to.
like I had
Guy's
done
trying to
before,
explain the game, and the
once
game's
you have
glitching
dragged
on
the
him.
bones
Okay,
out,
so
what you need to do is place them on the
he
doorway,
basically takes the
and this will allow you guys
skeleton.
to actually get through it. Now after this doorway, there's actually going to be another puzzle in the next room.
We did
I'll show you
this.
guys how you can get through that one as well. So just grab those bones.
This
from
is
the
what I'm
second
trying to
room
figure
there on the
out.
side.
So he grabs
and
these
grab the
bones.
from the
What do you do
table
with these?
in the middle? And then the third set of bones will be tucked inside of that wall. So you just have to open up that case back here and then drag the bones out.
So these all go. These all connect.
Next part of the mission.
Oh, they're all supposed to connect to that, aren't they? Let's watch.
So basically, the very next room, there's going to be another puzzle which you guys have to complete.
Okay, hold on. I think we need to take the set of bones.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
One more set, isn't there?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Oh.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be
Let's
unforgivable.
go full screen.
You have a
This
lot
is
at stake.
huge.
You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
This is very good. I know it took a long
Focus
time
your
to get
wand's
here,
movement.
but
It's
worth
not an easy spell to master.
Oh, these spells are so good. All right, this is going to be A, B, X, Y, A. No, it's going to be Y, X, A. Okay. Oh, Imperio.
Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Oh my god, Imperio. Temporarily forces enemies to fight as if they were your companion. While under your control, they take reduced damage from other enemies to prolong their allegiance to you. Also, curse the victim and curse the enemies take extra damage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is huge. I'm gonna go Bombarda. I'm gonna go obviously Imperio. Excuse me, I'm gonna go I'm a big Confrigo guy. And it's also fire is good. And then let's see how that goes. What about let's see.
Confringo.
Incendio. Bombarda.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
This is where we were. Look at that, we solved this thing finally. And you know what? Earlier in the game, I said this a little bit earlier, but I'm going to say it again. I tried that thing. I thought that that's what they wanted you to do with the bones. And earlier in the game, they didn't. That's why it's confusing where you're like, but I tried that and it didn't work. Like, yeah, that's what this game does. It fucks you up. It does.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Hold on. Before we do that, wait, hold on. Don't go yet. I think we can open this door, I think.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Accio.
How gracious of you.
I try.
I love this guy. He's so funny.
That worked. Keep going.
Incendio.
Ringo. Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Hold on. Remember last time?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Wait, all at the same time, maybe? Hold on, let's try it. Let's try something.
Leviosa.
Wait. Let's try it. Ready?
Accio. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Arresto Momentum.
We faced before.
Accio.
Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Arresto Momentum. Accio. Arresto Momentum.
Maybe not. Maybe that doesn't do it. Alright, are we looking for more bones that we're looking for?
Revelio. Accio.
It's kind of like a puzzle, huh?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
Need one more or what? One more combo here?
Revelio.
Yeah, there's stuff behind there. We could somehow get those walls to lift up.
Accio.
Something's happening and I'm missing it.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
There's something behind this wall here.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Okay.
Accio.
I really think that we're doing the right thing as far as this goes. Excuse me.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Arresto momentum.
Oh, that didn't do it.
Accio.
All right, I don't know what to do at this point. Let's go to the video. That's huge, though, to get that spell. We're close.
You and Sebastian will be locked inside of this room, and you'll have to open up these panels in the wall in order to move on to the next step. So this challenge is actually pretty easy, although it may be a little bit confusing at first. All you have to do is simply open up these different doors here, and there will be the bones inside, just like the last room that you will have to place on this door. So the tricky part is just simply opening up these doors here. Now, it's tricky at first, but it's pretty simple. If you just look at the big giant door, you will see two symbols on the door, and then on these chains on the wall that you guys can pull down, you should see symbols below them as well. So just simply pull the chains on whatever symbol is on the door which you want to.
Pull the chain on whichever symbol is on. Pull the chain for whatever symbol is on the door. So what door do we want to open? We want to open, which one is?
Revelio.
This door. So this would be circles. It would be this one.
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That was very helpful. This should be it right here.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
I like the pun, but we're far behind.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Thank God for the fucking... I would die without it. Okay, here we go. Doing good.
Incendio.
Alright, we're gonna do everything. We're gonna do a little ping pong. I hate fire. We're gonna do a little bit of, we're gonna do a little spell. We're gonna do the new curse step.
Here we go. a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Exciting. New spells. I feel like we're getting close, too.
Confringo! Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Oh, the new spells are so good.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Nothing wrong. Let me do a little Accio, let me do a little Papio, let me do a little Chachio, and a little Flaflio. Ready? Here's a little Flaflio.
Accio!
Little Accio. Accio.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
It can't be good.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Take it. Take the fucking thing.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Revelio.
Hold on.
Is that ominous?
Ominous.
Ominous.
Are we gonna have to kill Ominous?
It was you.
We are probably.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
You guys gonna fight? Come on.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic.
Thank you.
I'll not say a word more.
Thank you. Wow.
I hope I don't regret this.
You will.
Sebastian!
I mean, you will.
We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Is this the way out? That's a good question.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that.
This isn't it. This
Tell
isn't the
me.
way out.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
How the fuck do we get out of here?
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand.
Revelio.
Wait, is it this way that we leave? Oh, everything is so annoying. Like, just let's go. Why do we have to fucking... Is this still a puzzle? Like, what the fuck, man? Let's get the fuck out of here. We'll probably have to fight these spiders.
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Fringo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Potato! Stupefy! Imperio! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Depulso! Incendio!
I think we're still puzzling our way out of here, huh?
Incendio!
We are. We're still puzzling our shit. We still haven't fucking figured it out yet.
Accio!
We haven't figured it out yet. We're fucking still trapped here. Oh shit.
Depulso!
This doesn't work, right?
Depulso!
Oh, it does. Oh shit. It looks like, are we... So after Ominous and his brother Sebastian decide, okay, it's all right, you can take the thing, take it. I don't care, whatever it's called. Are we still puzzling our way out of here? That's what it feels like. Yes. You're not imagining it. You are puzzling and then you're exiting. Okay, well, we'll keep going. We go back. Is there anything in this room that we can...
Accio. Revelio.
But I feel like we ran this way. I don't really want to like cheat. Like I don't want to. I want to just figure it out because I feel like we're so close.
Revelio.
All right, fuck it. Tell me how to get out of here. Tell me a kiss. Wait, let's see. Here we go.
Sorting out.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? Getting
Pretty
at
close.
first, but it's pretty simple. If you just pulling those chains in order to enter in the codes, which are
That
puzzles
really
in
helped
this
a
mission,
lot.
you might
So
be
helpful.
stuck on this.
What is this called again? It's called Leave. Let's see. Leave Hogwarts. Leave the attic.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed.
Come on through.
Compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the
Moment with you. What happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his.
Let's see if we can do it. Fuck. That's so frustrating. It's like, all right, what the fuck do we do now? How can we not? How is it not?
Is that it?
Let's watch
Is
from
it?
the beginning.
I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Revelio.
I'll be able to tell when I can see those little holes in the wall. That's right, I forgot about that. Let's go back here. Right, this is the room we were in for a minute. God damn, this is fucking it. I'll try to keep my cool here. It's like, okay, this seems like the room where we were, okay.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing either. Alright, let me see. Let me at least get where he is, so that I could do something from where he is. Because obviously he figures it out. Wait a second.
Revelio. Accio.
Wait, it's this one and which one?
Revelio.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, this is where he is in Imperio. So he comes through here. Okay, hold on. I got it. I'm close. I'm so close.
To ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
Instead of going
We
through
agreed
there,
on what was needed, Sebastian.
it doesn't
You
go through there. It goes through. It doesn't go through here. It goes through. Maybe. Let's see what the fuck is.
Have my word.
Gotta be close, man. If he goes back, I was gonna go up the stairs. I mean, I just want to get the fuck out of here at this point. God damn it. It's not that tough, is it? For God's sake. Get us out of here.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous.
Revelio.
Just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry. Him all over again.
Looks like we're close now. Hey, hold on. He's running straight up the steps. He might run back though. But hold on. This looks like this will get us out of here. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck's sake. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. Stream, I believe. That was good, though. We did a lot of stuff. We dealt with
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Alright, we'll talk about it. Got a lot of stuff done here.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Your spells glance off of me.
Not quiet enough.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Little moon calf. That's your best. You can't stop us.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Better suited for gardening and...
You're not Confringo! We'll make the retreat. Accio! Bombarda! Imperio! I'm handling
I won't let both of you best the likes of me. Ringo! Stay back!
Fight! Confringo! Imperio!
Nice. Nice. Nice job. This is a happy ending because that's his sister.
Boy! What have you done?
And the father's a dick. This guy's a dick.
Still an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
You can help her, though. You can help her.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius Curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. We're going to go talk to this guy. Let's see if cooler heads prevail. We're going to pick up a bunch of this valuable stuff.
Revelio.
The thing I like about doing these particular with Sebastian is that he really does know his shit. He does more damage than I do. Like, he's a really good fighter. And so I'm not doing all the work. But, like, he's really good. Let's try to smooth
Pardon
this
me,
over.
Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Oh, I get it. I get why the guys.
Revelio.
I get why. I could call the guy
We should
Dick
speak
if you
with
want,
Mr.
but
Bickle's friends.
I
I
get it.
believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
So me and her, I've been trying to help her. She's got some issues with her. There's a lot of people in it. We're not going to deal with that in this particular stream. This stream is basically over. We're going to finish by getting the rest of the treasure here. Then we're going to basically save the game.
What do we have here?
Revelio. Bombarda!
Oops. Let's get the fuck out of here. Well, hold on.
Revelio.
All right, let's go. Let's actually leave the entire area. Let's go back to the school. Natty wanted to talk to me, but we're not going to talk to her. The headmistress, portrait of Professor Niam Fitzgerald has appeared in the map chamber. I should go there. All right, later. The map chamber. Hold on. Wait, she's at the school? She's at the map chamber? Oh. She's at the map. Come on, man. You gotta let me use this. It wasn't letting me use it. Let's go to the map chamber very quickly. Let's figure out what the hell this woman has to say. And then we'll get the fuck out of this thing. Did a lot of stuff today. I just want to see something real quick. We're not ready for the third. No. Oh shit! We are ready for the third keeper trial. Oh, dude, I don't want to do the third keeper trial yet. No. I'm not ready for that. Okay, good. Good. Wow, we really did a lot of shit there. I think it was after learning that curse where it's like that's a big deal. So I want to do a lot of stuff here. I want to do the dragon. After rescuing a dragon from the clutches of the poacher pack, Poppy is ready to discuss our next move. She wants to meet, so I want to do that with her. Natty sent me an owl. I want to deal with her too. Got issues. And in the shadow of distance is more of this undercroft stuff. I'm not ready to do the third trial. I'm personally, but I could probably start the next one, but I'm not going to. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect time to end the stream. We're going to save the game. We're going to save the world. We're going to save the world. But first, we need to save the game. And let's do this. You got a couple saves there. Ladies and gentlemen, holy shit. Nice stream today. Very nice. These are major. That's what I was saying earlier is that, like, we're a lot closer to the end of the game than I thought we were. Or I was starting to think that we were. For some reason, I thought, we're halfway through the game, maybe, and now it's like we're more than that. I think. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get out of here. Van Pebble, that is the stream. Thank you for joining us today. Let's finish it by saying, "Hey, everybody! This is the end of the stream." I like to do a little advertisement before we go. And then we've got a really cool stream that we're going to do next.
You need another pixie?
Before we do that,
right,
before we even talk about that, before advertisement time, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble on most social media. Check me out on Twitter. Actually, let's start off by doing this. We take the streams that we do live on Twitch, and we put them on YouTube. People watch, people enjoy it. Long form content. This is what we do. I'm a long form content creator. I hope you're enjoying my stuff. We're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep getting better at it. And my name's Van Pebble on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Van Pebble is also on Twitter. We talk about sports, movies, entertainment. Fun. It's all fun. It's designed to be fun. It's designed to make you go, hey, I wonder what Van Pebble said on Twitter today. That's it. It's literally that. And we do tweet a lot. I tweet as much as I can. Not like a lot. And that's the cool thing too, is it's not gonna annoy you. Now you get like that person that you follow on Twitter and they can't stop. I'm not that guy. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you'll enjoy that. Check us out on Twitter. If you want to donate money to Van Pebble, that's the way you can do it. Is like, this is the only way I recommend people do it. Just go to PayPal, type in @Thomas Palvino. That's my real name. @Thomas Palvino. That's my name. ThomasPolvino, no spaces, no capital letters, at Thomas Polvino on PayPal. Thank you in advance. Whatever you want to send is good. And people go, what about Twitch? Can we get, yeah, whatever. Fuck. I mean, I appreciate Twitch so much for letting me use its platform. But as far as like monetizing it and stuff, it's not my thing. I'm not the streamer that people are tuning into for the live thing. That's more of like your young hip guy and your cool your hot girl with boobs and whatever. I mean, there's even some great streamers out there like where is this guy? There's this guy. I've actually subscribed to this guy. He's great. The Iron Scion. He's a great streamer. So he's the exception to the rule. But most of these people, it's like, but he's whatever. The exception to the rule. I don't think that a lot of people really want to watch me game live. I think people want to see it, but I think for the most part, we'll just take our chances. Like, if you want to, if I want to make money off of this thing, it's going to be like people donating. So that's why I said, just donate on PayPal. If you want to subscribe on Twitch, you can, but don't bother. Just follow me on Twitch. I need more followers. I just lost one. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. God damn it. Look, I'm not going to pretend that game isn't stressful, especially when you're like, I'm almost like, the thing that's interesting about this game, then we'll get out of here, is like, it doesn't get frustrating until you've already been playing it, like, maybe for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and you're like really deep in a mission, and it's like, you just had 4 waves of enemies, killed 3 waves of spiders. You did a bunch of puzzles that weren't working, but they should have worked, but they weren't working. And then all that shit, and then all of a sudden you want to just leave. And it's like, you have to go through a bunch of fucking bullshit just to leave them. It's a little fucking annoying. Not gonna lie to you. But I'm looking forward to this game. I think that when they do the second game, whatever comes next, I have a feeling it's going to come sooner than later. Because they got a new TV show. They've got a new Hogwarts for the next 10 years. They're going to be doing a television show. You don't know about it right now. Maybe you haven't heard about it because maybe you've just heard the buzz. But that's because nothing's happening yet. When that show starts, everyone's gonna be like, oh, they're gonna remember the game. It's gonna be a big craze, and they're gonna start putting stuff out. And I'm just hoping that the next game or games that they put out are better than this one. Even though this is a fucking good game, it's ambitious. It's got a lot it needs to work out. And this is what I'm saying. If enough people play the game now and kind of complain about it, and kind of go like, hey, like, only if they could do this, they could do that. Maybe they can fix it. In a couple years, we're going to have some great games. And this is the potential for this game is, there's just little things that can be a little frustrating. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pebble. That's going to be the stream for tonight. Thank you for watching Hogwarts Legacy. That's going to do it. I'm going to get out of here. I hope everybody's staying cool. I'm trying. It's really hot today. We have a hot one today. It should be cooling down now. It's 6:30. So we will be back for more video games. We're going to play some pinball. And then we're going to play Fortnite at 8 o'clock. Be there or be square. If you want to watch us live, you can on Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. My name's Pebble. Peace. Thank you.